This girl is the fastest female in the world. So far in 2026, she's the only female to have broken the 11-second barrier. And it was no surprise that this performance from Shanoya Douglas came at tramps 10.98 seconds to win the Class 1 girls 100-meter final. And guess what? She wasn't running for one of the popular schools. Yes, she was running for Holland. The previous year, she was running for Mouchet. And those are not the popular school that you would hear an athlete winning a 100-meter final at tramps. But she did it without the hype, basically. But even though there were no hype from the school that she was competing for, there was hype around her because she has been dominating before this year, basically. She dominated last year. And she's coming back and she came back, I should say, to do it this year. Not just only the 100 meters, but she also dominated the 200 meters champs. When she won the 200 meter class girls final, she clocked a time of 22.36, breaking the junior record, Jamaican junior record. And she went back and do it at the Carifta games. And she made a statement. She said she wants to feel like she competed. She wants to left her mark on the Carifta games. She did not do it in the 100. She ran 11.13 in the 100 meters. And she said, hey, I did not get the start that I wanted in the 100 meters, but I'm going to show them something in the 200. She came back, destroyed the entire field, running 22.1 in the 200 with a positive win of 1.9. And I said before, there was no surprise that this performance came out of champs and followed by the Carifta games, because when it comes on to the outdoor season in track and field, champs is where it is. Champs is normally what leads off. The Jamaican high school championships is what normally leads the senior athletes into the outdoor games. And the hype from champs normally transcend into the other Diamond League games, because now everyone is interested. Now the hype is around track and field. Yes, indoor, there is somewhat of a hype around indoors, but no one really likes the shorter distance. They like the outdoor races, the longer distance, the 100, the 200, halfway around the track, the 400 meters around the track, not the indoor where they possibly would have to go around the track 2 times the 400 meters. Yes, there's some hype around the indoors, but outdoor is where it is. Outdoor medals are what the athletes want most. And in terms of track and field fans, outdoor is what they want to see more. So the Jamaican champs is normally what normally leads the way when it comes on to outdoor and gets the audience in hype. They get them hype, basically, and get them ready for the outdoor season. And what we have seen over the weekend as well, we saw Shakiri run in Australia 120 meters, winning up a bunch of money, along with Christian Coleman as well, in a I wouldn't say handicap, but it was a disadvantage where they had to run down the other athletes, and they did it comfortably. So we saw them compete, and many is saying that, hey, Shakiri, this year might be Shakiri's year. But now when you're looking at a teenager, 18 years old, Shanoya Douglas, running 10.98 seconds, following up with 11.13. Yes, the coaches normally train them for them to peak at champs, but many are saying that she looks like the real deal. She looks like she could go on and compete at senior championship or senior events, even though there won't be any world championships this year, nor Olympic Games. We might see her at the Commonwealth Games for seniors. So, yeah, she is the fastest, not only the fastest Jamaican so far this year, but the fastest female overall in the world. And definitely, many are saying that she should skip the college circuit, because we've seen where some athletes go. For example, Brianna Liston, she did 2 years in college, only got to compete 1 year. Yeah, she started the second year, injury ruled in, and she had to just quit college and just go pro. But it's not as easy as just going pro, because we saw Alana Reid, who hold the record, the national record for 100 meters, with 10.92 seconds. She was a standard performer at champs, but she hasn't run another sub 11 clocking since, and that's 2 years now, basically. So just to show you, so it's not as easy as just going pro, but many are saying that, hey, Douglas looks like the real deal. And the mere fact that she's not only doing it over 100 meters, but she's also doing it over 200 meters. For example, Alana Reed, she dominated the 100 meters, but not the 200. The twin turbos, they did it the same. They dominated the 100, but not the 200. As why Brianna Liston dominated both 1 and 200. But Liston time was 22.5. Brianna Williams did the same thing when she was a junior as well, dominated both 1 and 2. But now we're seeing Douglas basically running some super fast time, beating all those athletes when it comes down to time. And technique-wise, everything, she looks like the real deal, according to most persons. But to me, she does as well. So, yeah, can't wait to see how she would perform. But, yeah, how long will it last? How long will her world leading time last? It's early days in the outdoor season. We're in April. Normally, the full outdoor season kicks off in May. So we'll see what happens. Besides all that, Shanoya Douglas, definitely I believe if she can get into a good camp. I'm one of the person who is not a big fan of the college circuit either. I really believe that they run too much races during the college circuit. So if she could get a pretty good coach, I would suggest her to stay in Jamaica, because we're seeing where most of the athletes, when they do go to the US, take for example Alana Reed, she went to 2 different camps. She went to Shakari's camp, that's Star Athletics. I don't remember the second camp that she went to over the span of 2 years. And none of those camps were able to produce a result for her. Likewise, Brianna Liston, she went to the college. She was training with the college coaches. Now she's back in Jamaica. And we've seen it with countless athletes. And I'm not sure if it's a good idea, but she can possibly do what Alana Reed is doing right now. Alana Reed is going back to her high school coach that coached her at Heidel, because she was very confident in her coach. Her coach got her to run 10.92 seconds. Douglas could do the same, continue for a year, going pro under the same coach, and see what happens. If it doesn't work out, then she could just find one of those good coaches. Stephen Francis there. I'm not sure if Stephen Francis would want another superstar athlete, because he basically turned down Elaine for that particular reason, because he's saying that he has some young superstar athletes that he has to focus on now. And we saw what Tia and Tina Clayton did last year. Plus, we know Sharika is coming back, and there's a host of others, young female stars at MVP. So I'm not sure if MVP would be a good fit, but let's see. But hoping for the best for Douglas, and can't wait to see how she'll perform, if she will go pro or if she will go college circuit. We'll just have to wait and see. But yeah, tremendous performances over both 1 and 200 meters. And those times, we want to see how long it will last in the outdoor season for seniors. But yeah, as of now, she's the fastest woman in the world over 1 and 200 meters.